This is the Unit 5 trigonometry section, and I'm going to do this explain about circles. So, standard equation for a circle. This is the standard equation for a circle, and it's x minus h squared plus y minus k squared equals r squared. H is the center. H and k are the center, and it's the coordinates for it. So h is the x coordinate and k is the y coordinate, and they're represented right here. And r is the radius. Graphing circles. This is our example of a circle in this graph right here. And so the center is 4, 4, and the radius is 2. You can tell that by just looking at it, because you can tell the radius from the distance of the center to the outside of the circle. That's 2. So here's the coordinates and radius, and when you plug those into the equation, it's x minus 4 squared plus y minus 4 squared equals 2 squared. This is a unit circle, and you use the unit circle to find the sine, cosine, degree, and radian. So in this coordinate thing right here, the cosine is the first value, and the sine is the second value. The degree is the number on the innermost part of the circle, and the radian is usually a fraction right there, or right there. And all the numbers in the same line are equivalent to each other.
Okay, this radian is the degree. So this is the radian. You always times the radian by 180 over pi. And this example is 7 pi times 180 and 2 times pi. And once you times it, you get 3958.40 over 6.28. And then you divide that, and then you get 630.131. So this is degree to radian. You always times the degree by pi over 180. In this example, it's going to be 300 times pi. You merge them. 1 merged with 180. So you get 300 pi over 180. And then you simplify to get 5 over 3.
Alright, these are the graphs of sine, cosine, and tangent. Sine, the equation is y equals sine of x, and it forms a snake shape going above and under the x-axis. And for the parent functions, the coordinates are, for both pi's, they're 0, whether it's negative or positive. For negative pi over 2, it's negative 1. For 0, it's 0. And for pi over 2, it is 1. For cosine, the equation is y equals cosine of x, and it forms a cup shape starting at 1 and going down. For this equation, 0 is 1 to allow it to form that cup shape. And then both pi over 2's are 0, and both pi's are negative 1. For tangent, the equation is y equals tangent of x. This equation doesn't really have that many absolute points. Actually doesn't have any absolute points. The only number there is for a parent function is both of the pi's are 0 and 0 is 0. And these are the asymptotes, which you have to have for each parent function. And this is the amplitude, which means this is the stretch of the graph. It multiplies the graph, either stretching it or condensing it. And then this is the midline, which can move it or transform it up and down. And these are used in all equations.